What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Black Blade Uchiha coming to you with another video on this game, Black Deck. And I got a little tidbit of information that's coming this weekend. It is the artifact upgrade event that's coming this weekend. I will go more over it tomorrow when it is posted. But that event is coming this weekend. So now that I'm giving this information a little bit early, you can now go on and prepare yourself today and tomorrow going into the weekend. Okay. Again, this is an upgrade event, so you're just competing against yourself. And I also mentioned in previous videos that it's best when doing this event. Excuse me if you hear my dog. He's playing and yeah. You should have between 500,000 and 600,000 coin to max it out. Not to participate, but to max it. The reason why I say that is because when you start going from 15 to 16, you're burning a lot of coin. Just to get an artifact to 16. So it is best to have somewhere between 500,000 and 600,000 coins to max. Now currently I am at 365.86, right? Currently, what I could do is something like this. I'll go to Goblin Dungeons. I did this before. And I'll choose a stage I really don't care to get any artifacts from, like stage 12. And I'll just run that stage on repeat until on auto. And just get and sell all the artifacts that I get, right? That's what I'll end up doing. That's just because, again, I'm trying to get as much coin as possible from this dungeon. You could do that with later stages if you want. Now, if you have to make it to stage 20 in Goblins. Goblins is hard. It's probably the hardest out of the three. Artifact and accessory dungeons. The hardest. But neither here nor there. You can, again, sell all those artifacts instantly to get yourself up there. During the last summoning tournament, I ended up getting a card that I was not anticipating getting. I was hoping I got it, but I ended up pulling a Hex Mage. I didn't share it because I didn't think I was going to pull it. I should have screenshotted and shared it in one of my previous videos earlier this week, but I ended up pulling a Hex Mage. I've been wanting this card for a while, a nice little while. So, what Hex Mage does is transforms the targeted enemy into a frog the first time it attacks. And it can be booked up to 3 times and up to 50% strength. So it's going to lose about half of its strength when this card turns your opponent's monsters into a frog. After that, it's just debuffs. So as Curse debuffs all enemies by 15% of this card's max strength. Can be booked up to 30%. He is a ranged card as well, which is good. And then debuffs a random enemy by 10% of this card's max strength when it dies. That one is cool, but I like this one better. But I understand the reason for the Doom debuff one. And that's just to give you that extra little edge. Your opponent think you're winning, and all of a sudden, boom, there you are, right? So while I'm talking about the pros, let's talk about of using them. Let's talk about a way to defeat them. Now, there was a comment on Facebook I saw, and the person someone posted, and they were like, "How do you beat Hex Mage at max level?" Well, the concept is simple. The execution is the hard part, right? So for anybody who has played this game for a while, you know that to turn off abilities of a card, you either need to transform them or you need to shock them. So you can use cards like Lizard, Lightning Lizard, and anything with the shock attribute or shock ability to shut off cards, right? You can use another Hex Mage to turn off gestures, right? You can use a Jester to turn off Hex Mages. Where's a Jester? Here's a Jester right there. And then you have this little witch. This little witch that can... She also has the transforming ability as well. The first time it attacks, and up to 3 times, 50%. This ability is just like Hex Mages, right? And she also has the debuff of melee enemies. Heals all allies by 2%, 20% every 2 turns. So she does have her uses as well. Those are the only 3 cards that I'm aware of that transforms. Any, like an opposing card, hopefully they bring out maybe 1 more. Would be sufficient, I guess, where you can transform an opponent's card. Just 1. I think that would be best. I can't think of something else that would be... I don't think you want to do too much of that. But yeah, so that's how you get around that stuff. And that's how you utilize that stuff, right? You put them in situations to be successful, and you're usually successful. So I hope this video helps somebody out. Don't forget to smash that like button. Comment down below what you think of Hex Mage and any other cards that actually transforms your cards or opponent's cards. Like this video. Subscribe if you haven't hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell so you know when new content drops. Holla back at your boy. Peace.